Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. So let's go over to Eat with Q's spot. If y'all missed it, she posted a video and she titled it Life Update. So of course, everybody was going to run and see what she was talking about. And before people drop down in the comments, we only want to know, and we are only talking about it because she put us in her business initially. Now she has boundaries. Now she doesn't want to talk about anything in regards to her personal life. But like I've said before, it's not far-fetched to think that people will want to know what's happening. How do you go from washing his feet, praising him, being in love, to not even mentioning this man? I'm telling you, speaking of him, so I went over there to see what Mr. Fib Nation was doing. And one thing that I noticed, I very seldom watch him, but one thing that I noticed is he's still wearing his wedding band. But she's not. Now, I don't know who's in denial here, her or him. But one thing I've never witnessed in my life is somebody taking their wedding band off and replacing it with costume jewelry. Now, I don't know if that's costume jewelry. That could be 14 karat gold. But that's not the point. The point is she is no longer wearing their wedding band. Now, I'm going to let everybody else be the judge. But this video here, this particular part that I'm about to play, could very well explain why Eat with Q is back in the United States. And she said that she was here to stay. Her words, not mine.
The ring is not going nowhere. We solid, we good, we love each other. We're just a typical married couple. You know what I'm saying? We're a married couple. We're dealing with distance. The distance is taking a toll on us. We're just taking it as we come. You know what I'm saying? What you think, I'm gonna give up on my husband? Absolutely not. I'm not. That's my husband. I'm riding out. I'm riding till the wheels fall off with that man. That's my man. I love him. And can't nobody change my mind about it. I am in love with my husband. Nobody, nothing or nobody can say anything to make me change my mind about who I married, what I'm dealing with. I knew what I was up against. No, I didn't know. Some of the stuff that we've been dealing with that's been out of our control, I didn't know that I was going to deal with that. I had no idea. But hey, we in it, we dealing with it. God is going to make a way. God is not going to bring us this far. I'm telling you guys, God is not going to bring us this far. I'm keeping my faith. I'm keeping everything. We're solid. I don't know why some of you guys always think the absolute worst when certain things happen. Your mind doesn't have to go straight to the marriage didn't work, or your mind doesn't have to go straight to we're getting a divorce or something crazy like that. You guys, I promise you, if it was something like that, I would tell you when the time is right. If my husband is out here doing some crazy stuff, I promise you, I'm not the type of person, you guys should know by now, I'm not the type of person to just let anybody do me any kind of way. I'm not that person. I don't care how in love I am. If my husband was doing me dirty, I don't have to deal with nonsense. I don't. So if my husband was ever doing, please understand this. If my husband was ever doing something, if I found out that my husband was ever doing something that just is a deal breaker for me, I promise you, I would not deal with it because I don't have to.
So if anybody is wondering, those who don't follow Q, she was in Barbados at the time. I believe she was over there for like 5 or 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. The cats were over there. She paid all their money to have barrels of stuff sent over there. So, of course, Mr. Fib Nation didn't show up over there either. So imagine going all the way to Barbados, buying a house, renting a house, whatever kind of house there was she was staying in. It was a nice house, too. But anyway, yeah, she went all the way over there, and he still wasn't able to get in over there in that country. I'm telling you. Now, I don't know a thing about applying for a visa, but what I do know is I have Nigerian friends, Ghanaian friends, and it did not take them that long to get their visas. So I don't know what's going on with Mr. Fib Nation, but I know he has not touched foot on U.S. soil. So back to the life update. So she was on there talking about, just everything she had been doing lately. She started school in January, and she seemed kind of discombobulated to me. She would start saying something and forget what she was going to say and things like that. But I believe she was really trying to watch her words. And I also noticed that she has yet to acknowledge Mr. Fib Nation's cooking channel. Y'all that have been following her for a long time, you guys know that she always shouts her boo things channels out. But she has yet to acknowledge that man over there cooking fufu and croaker fish. So I've been following Q since the Scott days, and the Q that I see now is not the same Q, meaning that she seems like she is over YouTube. I don't know if she just doesn't want to be on here and see what people are having to say about her, if she doesn't want to see Mr. Film Nation pop up in her news feed. Now, she did get a new camera according to her, and she spent a lot of time doing selfies and adjusting the lighting, adjusting the lenses, and all kind of things. Next thing I know, that video was up to 22 minutes by the time she played around with those eggs, honey, and she hit upload, child. But I do not see that work ethic and that hustle. Q was really consistent with putting out her content. But she may drop a video now and we might not see her for 3 weeks. So y'all remember the other day, she uploaded that car bang. And that mysterious man hand came across a few times dipping in the nachos. Now, I don't know if that was her cousin. I don't know if that was her friend from school. They were running around to get some lunch and they just sat in the car outside the university. I don't know whose hand that was, but I know it was a man's hand. And I also know that Q had on a nightgown, honey. Q was very much giving lingerie, like she was getting ready to go do the nasty, child. I don't know. But y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. Do you all believe that she was just trolling us by not showing who that man was? Do you all believe that this is her new man? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll call y'all back. Bye, y'all.